Okay, so, like, this is the first time I've been able to sit down and, you know, I've been out here all freaking day. And everybody wonders, how big is your acreage? You plant all this stuff, you feed all these people. It's a work in progress. We're really trying to do a lot of permaculture planting. We're switching things around now that I don't have somebody to tell me I can't do it anymore. And I'm in the middle of building and, basically just taking care of things. So I'll show you guys what this place actually is, and you can start thinking of how much work I actually do in a day. I still have to make jelly today and pick cherries. So let's go. Okay, so I know that I sent rose hips to Marita in one of her boxes. These are those beautiful roses, and they are absolutely wild. They are so wild that they grow under my peonies. They pop up everywhere. And so I really didn't know how to tell her how to get them to grow, because I've been pulling out burdocks. The ducks over there will come over and eat these, so I don't pick them up. I never understood how to tell her how to grow something that's basically, it grows here like a weed. And these are all little, self-plantings. See, there's more of the rose bush of this rose bush. So that's a permaculture thing. My garlic, that's a permaculture thing. It grows so tightly interwoven that it's not a problem. So we're just trying to get everything back to nature. Of course, I have daylilies. Of course, more peonies. All kinds of, older ones. The flowers are dying down. I let them die down themselves. More catnip. And chickens. Tons and tons of chickens. Chickens, and ducks. They do have their own swimming pool. Obviously, we can tell that they've been playing in mud. But yes, look at all the chickens. We do have baby ducks over there, and I'll probably be showing you the turkeys over there, but, it's a fairly large place. I don't know what to say. It's only one side of the house, and up there, that's our closest neighbor, actually, and all of his fields. So we'll get walking into the back garden. And I know that it needs a lot of work. Believe me, I've been working at this for a while. Nobody really does it but me, so I'm one person. We have tomato plants, lots of tomato plants. We do have in there, I have them spaced out so I can actually go through and with a hoe, which I will be doing later. Cucumbers and 2 kinds of watermelons and squash. There is a row of peas here for pea greens. Of course, onions. We have carrots and things in there. I've been working my tail off. More tomatoes. That right there, that is our cauliflower. That is Brussels sprouts and broccoli. And if nobody has ever really seen wild horseradish before, that's wild horseradish. Like I said, we do a permaculture thing here. So, I'm one person. So we'll walk back this way. And I don't know why Marita ever said that she would love to have my fruit trees, because they are actually a lot of work. It just makes me feel good to know that people enjoy them. This right here, this is my mock orange, because you have to have something pretty that smells, of course, after having all of this work and chickens and things like that. This is a lilac tree, and we thought that my rhubarb had died, but it didn't. So we thought, oh, well, the rhubarb has been there. We can put the lilac there. Oops, it didn't die. So that's on my rhubarb. This is our apple tree, one of them. It's huge. All of our grapevines, you can tell where that is, all the grapevines. And then you go up here, and those are all, basic maple trees, maple syrup. We don't really plant anything here that doesn't have a use or a value or you know, other things. Unless it's really pretty and it smells good, it usually does not get planted unless it has some type of culinary use. Of course, you know, gas can, I was mowing earlier. We do have poppies, because I love to have poppies. I don't know why. I have a bleeding heart right there that I just transplanted. Irises, because I love irises. More catnip. I can't kill the catnip. It's wild. It grows everywhere. More roses. That's not a wild one. Then we have miniature roses. You can see right there in the distance. That's our water setup. And that's one rose bush, and of course the kids' play area. So we're gonna walk down, and you'll see even more of this. It's actually surprising how much I have on this little tiny parcel. But, you know, we call it an acreage. It's an acreage for real. It's a lot of work, but I love it. Keeps me fed, keeps me busy all the time. I think that if I didn't have it, I would go nuts. But this does need trimmed out. I just haven't got the line trimmer together yet. I've been trying to mess with the carburetor and the choke on that, but this is my cherry tree. The North Star cherry. Please come pick them. I don't want them. And then we have, of course, a moon gold apricot tree. And you can see the apricots in it. All of the apricots. I mean, there's tons of them up there. You just have to look. My bush right here, that is all, of course, you know, my brother was out here picking and he decided he needed a ladder, so he left it out. That's my asparagus. This is a red delicious tree. That's a fireside. And yeah, they all set apples already, so they're just growing. This is the pollinator for my moon gold, and it's a sun gold apricot. We have a row of corn. Like I said, this needs gone through. We have a row of corn, a row of, what would you call them? This and that, and everything that I didn't want to put in a different row, which would have been, chives and stuff like that. We have a row of beans. I have to go back through these. It's been really raining up here, and it's been horrible, so it's just bad. These are Yukon Gold, and I have to get that done. Hey, Marita, remember when I said I have too much oregano? That's an oregano bush. Like I said, we have sweet corn. How's the sweet corn? I put some, yeah, more things my brother left out. Sweet potatoes in. Those are all black raspberries. And somewhere in the distance we have, oh, there it is, another maple tree. And along this other side, opposite of the black raspberries, we put in red raspberries, because if you're going to have black, you might as well have red. Of course, you know, I do have a little sage thing that came back. Like I said, that row is all this and that and everything I didn't want to put somewhere else. Like I said, they're, you know, my chives. I need to really get this done. There's a little lupin flower. I need to get that done too. But as we're walking, and this is just in like the little corner, we have a Haralson Red. My next nearest neighbors. And if you look in the distance, right up there by the trees, that's actually a highway. And that's how far away we are. If you walk all the way up here, you just walk and walk and walk, you can see my little project. And it's actually quite interesting. I have a blueberry bush right here. And it's already set blueberries. I have a clematis that's coming here. So, you know, sometimes you gotta have something pretty. Oh, that is my rustic marker for my driveway that I didn't have to buy at an antique shop. It was actually, God, it's like 40 years old, and I'm just too kind of lazy to deal with it. That's how we get electricity, and that's how we get water. That's it. That's all this is. Yay, neighbor. That's the most trafficked I see all day. God, I think it's Welty, and he's driving his big case. That's kind of cool. The shop right there. That is a machine shop where I can do all of my small machining, do small engine repair, that kind of stuff. This used to be a kennel that needs to come down, but I really think I'm going to put the turkeys in there later because, yeah, turkeys. We've been having a coyote around recently. He did actually kill 12 of my young ones, so I'm out here on the prowl. I have to make my presence known, and that's, yeah, I've been doing some electrical work. Those are my turkeys. We saw them as babies. Now they're getting closer to dinner. The fire there was because they used to fit through that little tiny hole and run over everywhere. My duck flock is getting bigger. And like I said, chickens and ducks, chickens and ducks, chickens and ducks. The blue that you see there, that's called a chicken tractor, and I can move them anywhere that I want to and feed them. But yeah, that's my whole yard. And I just got done mowing, and now I have to do all the rest of my line trim work and all the rest of my garden. So welcome to Minnesota. This is my life.